Hey friends, glad you're here. Askew's got a new quest loading on the screen. Some quiet little world with a mystery in between. He's tossing dad jokes with a half-smile grin, and the chat's already settling in. He's got the classic calm in a video game town that keeps the stream on course when the chat breaks down. And if a night with coconuts rides through the frame, he'll quote the whole scene just to keep things moving. So take a breath, crew, let the moment land. Whether he's troubleshooting or waving his mace, Askew's still rolling, whether coming or going. If the screen says hold on, you know he's not slowing. Askew's still rolling, and the vibe keeps growing. Intro or outro, we're still here knowing Askew's still rolling. He's got a backpack full of half-solved clues and a list of dad jokes he refuses to lose. He'll drop a movie line with a sideways glance, and somehow it fits every game he plays. He's the calm in the storm of a tricky stage, the guy who remembers every name on the page. And if the string needs a minute to breathe, he'll say, don't wander far, I'll be back, believe. So hang tight, friends, keep the moment warm. He's stepping out once, then back to the norm. Askew's still rolling, whether coming or going. If the screen says hold on, you know he's not slowing. Askew's still rolling, and the vibe keeps growing. Intro or outro, we're still here knowing Askew's still rolling. If the scene cuts out or the quest goes dim, you keep your seat right here till he drops back in. Askew's still rolling, whether coming or going. If the screen says hold on, you know he's not slowing. Askew's still rolling, and the vibe keeps growing. Intro or outro, we're still here knowing Askew's still rolling. No stray far, adventure's not done.
All right, welcome to Askew Adventures, and we have our friend Anticipated Live to thank for that song as normal. And I got a bit of a cough tonight, so I'm going to be muting my mic a lot, hopefully. I do have a hotkey for it. Actually, I got 3 different ways within fairly easy reach to hit that mute, so I should not be causing anybody any undue discomfort because of that. And we're going to be wrapping up some Dalriada tribe quests in Act 3, and I think the game just crashed on me. It did. Thank you. Wonderful people. All right, hold on. Yep. Yay. Technical difficulties. That did not exit it, though, did it? Nope. All right. Oh, I bet it's because I got other things. I was looking for my on-deck game, whatever I'm going to play next. And I had Steam and Epic and GOG all open at the same time. All right. Let's try this one more time. Hey, welcome, Stream Elements. Thanks for joining. All right, we're cloud syncing the saves. We'll just cut all this out in post. No big deal. And we're syncing, and we're syncing. And why do we not have... No, my monitor's off for that audio source. That's why. How? Oh. Okay. Please load the game so I can play the game. I really want to play the game. Please? There we go. Now it's loading. There we go. All right. Now I gotta make sure my mouse is lined up correctly. It is. Take two. I don't have a marker board, but there we go. Now, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by the game crashing, we are doing some Dalriada quests and finishing up Act 3. I don't know how far we'll make it, but we'll don't have a whole lot left. Hey, Silo, how's it going tonight? Hope you're having a good day. I need to go in this door right here. Ring, ring, ring. That is not how you sharpen a sword.
Sent you, did he? I'm Stroner, a blacksmith. What brings you to our village?
Gerfan sent me. He's calling for the moot.
That kind of order should go straight to Thrigvi, though I doubt he'd be eager to leave his throne. Until a new chieftain is chosen, Thrigvi won't attend the moot.
Even after a new chieftain is chosen, he won't be the one to attend because it'd be the new chieftain that would attend. Anyway, he sent me to help with whatever's going on. What's stopping you from coming?
Well, that's good news. You're just the kind of person I've been hoping for. To help with Thrigvi, that is.
So what's going on with Thrigvi?
Thrigvi always dreamed of surpassing mortal strength, of becoming as mighty as the giants. He became obsessed with the lone pillar near our village. The Ulfar might not be known for their writing, but we have our legends. Thrigvi found out the pillar was a place where giants entrusted their souls to the Fore-dwellers, whatever that means. So we had a throne forged into the pillar and sat on it during a weird night. What happened after that changed everything for our tribe.
And probably not for the better. Let me guess. He went mad.
I wouldn't call it madness. Thrigvi stopped being human. He grew to a monstrous size and gained unimaginable strength. He became something other. After that, human concerns no longer mattered to him. Yet he's still Ulfr, bound by our customs and rules.
Is
It
he,
might
though?
not mean much to an outsider, but trust me, it's a very dangerous situation.
I don't know. I think you can probably declare him non-Ulfr at this point. Can't you choose a new chieftain?
We tried. The moment we declared a new chieftain, Thrigvi appeared out of nowhere and killed the contender with a single blow. Then, like nothing had happened, he returned to his slumber. After that, the Ulfr began worshipping him like a god. Hard to believe, considering our disdain for magic and religion, isn't it? Yet, here we are. Don't be surprised if you hear them singing his praises or fawning over him like fools. They're terrified of his power, although none of them will admit it.
Oh, hey, there's the trigger for Ginger Gaming. I don't know that Ginger Gaming is in my chat. I think it's he, subscribed while I was over in Mike's chat about an hour ago, I think it was. But thank you for the sub if you are listening. Tell me about your tribe.
The Ulfr are a proud people, always the first to charge into battle. For us, an honourable fight is the greatest glory and duty. We are also renowned for our blacksmiths, the finest in the Forlorn swords. Our weapons and armour are unmatched all across Avalon. But now we've lost our way. When Gunvaldr called for aid, and Thrigvi forbade us from going, most of us stayed behind. It's the greatest shame of our tribe, and I know many feel the same.
And why did Thrigvi forbid you from helping the other tribes?
I don't know for sure. Thrigvi doesn't speak much these days, not in his current state, but I have a theory it probably had something to do with the awakening giant of the Gunvaldr tribe. Many tribes envied them for it, and Thrigvi has a special connection to the giants. Maybe that played a role in his decision.
You could have gone anyway. A foolish chieftain doesn't have to be obeyed. Yeah, if it wasn't for Thrigvi, would the Ulfr have joined the mooch?
Yes, definitely. The Ulfr
Definitely.
might be stubborn, but we've always valued unity among the Dalrita. Without Thrigvi's influence, there'd be no question, but his shadow looms large. It's hard to see a way forward while he's on that throne.
Well, just knock him off the throne then. Are you just a blacksmith or are you a stone warden?
Ah, so you've met some of my brothers already.
I have,
wouldn't ask
yes.
that if you hadn't. Since you know about the stone
Hey,
wardens,
Aunt, how's it
I'll
going?
tell you the truth. Yes, I'm a member, and the Ulfr village is our unofficial capital. Darvan himself resides here, Gerfan's own brother, and our leader.
So how can I help you with Thrigvi? Because that's what it all boils down
The
to.
only way to remove an Ulfr chieftain is through an honourable duel, but there's no honour in fighting something like him. Perhaps my mentor Darvan knows how to defeat him. He won't tell me. He says he's afraid I'd try to face Thrigvi myself, and honestly, he's probably right. If I knew how to bring him down, I'd do it in a heartbeat. But Darvan thinks if our plans were discovered, I wouldn't live to see another day. He's probably right about that too. My brothers have grown unpredictable.
Alright, I'll go to Darvan and find out what I need.
Smart choice. He lives in the second largest house in the village. You'll find it easily enough. I'll be here if you need anything else.
I need to know if you have anything interesting in your shop. You've got Crown of the Nether Bloom. Nether bloom vestments increase armor by 5 when your mana is low, and increase spell power by 45% when your health is low. A winged battle axe. Critical hits restore stamina, increase critical chance by 5%. That's actually a pretty good combination. Isleward spear, each successful parry. I'm not parrying. I haven't been parrying. I can't get the timing down. Luckily, I haven't needed it. Inflicts 50% of this weapon's damage. Okay. Crescent halberd. Critical hits with this weapon have a 50% chance to call down a fallen star, dealing 420% damage in a 5-meter radius after a 2.5 second delay. A 50% chance, but only on a critical hit. That's interesting. Yeah, so, but you have to hit your critical chance first and then the 50%. So you got to roll twice, basically. Increase stamina regen by 25%. Increase your physical damage by 3% of your spirituality. I have 0 spirituality. Well, I have 1 spirituality because you start with 1. All right, well, I'm just going to stick with Mjolnir then. I don't think anybody else is... Is this the Stone Warden or is this his house? Yeah, this is just his house. Okay. So we're just kind of poking through all his things and looking through his medicine cabinet and stuff now. All right. Okay. What's the layout of this village? Somewhere up there. He's the person we need to talk to next. Is it this one? No. It's nighttime. We probably shouldn't just be running around inside people's houses. Yeah, 'cause they're asleep. I think they're a devout, though. They've got a bunch of idols. All right, maybe we find campfire and make it morning. Have you got a fire? No. I can drop one if I want to, but maybe I'll need to. Yeah. All right, we'll just throw one down. What was that? I heard a weird noise, and I don't know what it was. Okay, this is the Stone Wardens. You're not who we were told to talk to.
Well, I'll be. I'd offer you my hand, stranger, but with the stone sleep taking me away, I reckon that's not the best idea. Still, I'm glad to see a new face before I leave this world behind. Especially someone with such a rare way about them. My name is No Leg. You're the last living soul outside my kin to hear that name.
Did he say his name was No Leg? Because it looks like it should be No Hands. Sorry, that was bad. That was in poor taste. What's the stone sleep?
Well, I am a stone warden, and by our custom, a day comes when a stone warden begins to slip into the stone sleep. We give ourselves to the ore. Stone our forebears carved through for ages, raising halls and strongholds from its heart. We become yet another monument to the Forlorn swords.
that really didn't answer my question. Yeah. You said I have such a rare way about me. What did you mean by
You
that?
tell me. I don't know what it is exactly, but there's something different about you. They say the stone sleep makes folk more attuned to the rare and unusual things in this world. Seems you carry one of those in you.
But by my count, it's at least two. There's two parts of Arthur and Lancelot. Possibly Gawain. He's trying to call us ugly. Tell me more about the stone sleep. Is it painful?
It depends on who you ask.
I'm asking you.
Me, I feel no pain. Just peace. I knew what I was signing up for. Every stone warden does. But not all see it the same way. My family passed long ago, so I leave no one behind. But Olaf, he still has his daughter, Fusca. And she's been arguing with Darvan for weeks now, fighting over what should become of her father.
Be very careful how you pronounce her name. What about your body? Where will you be when the stone sleep is
When the
finished?
time draws near, one makes the journey to a place where they wish to fall asleep. And finally, when their body can no longer move or feed itself, their kin tend to them, feeding them, offering water, leaving gifts, and keeping vigil as the sleep takes hold.
And how long does this take? Because it sounds like I'd rather run into a Medusa or a basilisk.
It's a deeply personal thing, different for everyone. I've known stone wardens who felt the first signs of the stone sleep at dawn, and by the next dusk, they were already searching for the place they'd turned to stone. And I've known others where it took years. There's no rule to it. I don't count the days anymore, but I can feel it's nearly time for me to choose a place for myself.
So about Olaf and Fusca and Darvan. Tell me more about
One
Olaf.
of the finest stone wardens I've
Yes, I
known.
know it's not
Had a habit
Olaf.
of diving head first into any hole he spotted underground. Nothing could stop him.
And tell me more about her.
Fusca doesn't agree with our tradition. Understandable. She doesn't want to lose her father. But the poor girl doesn't understand that being called to the stone is the highest honor for a stone warden.
He keeps calling it a tradition, but it sounds more like a side effect of working magically with this magical stone. It's not like you choose the career path, but you didn't actually choose to turn to stone today. That's not...
Darvan
Yeah,
is the leader
whatever.
of the stone wardens. And right now, maybe the most important man in the tribe. Since Tryggve's no good for anything anymore.
You mentioned Thrygve. I'm glad you did
Let's
that.
not talk nonsense, all right?
Aw, you're not going to talk to me about him? Okay.
Oh, no. I'm just fine with how things are.
Okay. I hear a potion of basilisk blood can cure this.
Farewell, traveler. It was good to see a new face in the Ulfer village. Who knows? Maybe I'll still be around to see your coming bear some fruit.
Sure. See you around, buddy. Take care of yourself. Oh, hi, Timmy. Where are you at? There you are. Hi, Timmy. Hello?
You're in the Hall of Remembrance, in the seat of the Stone Wardens. My name's Ast. I look after this place. Try not to make noise, or touch anything.
Ah!
Yes, it's a hall where symbols of remembrance for our ancestors are kept. Oh, all sorts. Best if you take a look yourself.
So I don't think any of these things actually lead to any quests, so I'm not gonna bother with that. I ran through them all the first time I played.
I wouldn't come any closer if I were you.
Why not?
Because I said so. And here in the official hall of the Stone Wardens, my word is law. Leave in peace. I'm not granting an audience.
I think you're gonna want to hear what I have to say.
Ah, your powers of observation are truly impressive.
Yeah. Stronner sent me about Thrigby.
Thrigva, that cursed fool, undead and merged with the Lone Pillar, thinking himself invincible. And perhaps he is, for now. So I guess you want to challenge him to a duel. You cannot defeat him as you are. The Lone Pillar grants him strength beyond mortal flesh. No blade will bite. No armor will hold. Not unless you earn the blessings of the giants. Listen well. To face Thrigva and live, you'll need more than just courage.
And what do you mean by that?
You'll need to forge a weapon. A true marvel. One capable of shattering the Lone Pillar's might. Without it, you're as good as dead. I'll help you forge it. But you'll need to gather the giants' blessings first. They hold all the fragments you'll need.
Oh, goody. Run around and run around and
What
run
do I
around.
look like? A giant keeper? The giants have no love for the likes of us anymore. Their power does not come cheaply. If Stronner sent you, then go back to his hut. His wife might know something useful. Women tend to keep the wisdom their men ignore.
And why hasn't Stronner told me about it? I mean, what does it matter that he didn't tell me he was married? That's stupid.
The giants respect bargains, oaths, and stories. Stronner's wife,
They are fun.
she knows the old ways of dealing with them.
Is there an electronic hum coming through my microphone? Or is that just in my headphones? I only hear it when I'm speaking, or if I'm like if I touch my microphone arm, sometimes it happens. I think it sounds kind of like interference noise in my mic cable. That's not good. So, well, why didn't Stronner tell me about his wife, this guy I just met? Yeah, so you do hear that little buzz? Okay. I'm going to have to investigate that because it bothers me. You're the first person that said they can hear it, though. I've asked about it before.
Stronner keeps her close. Protective, I'd say. Or maybe ashamed. If we're being honest, the Ulfar tribesfolk say she's mad. Perhaps even a liar. Claiming she speaks to giants? You can imagine how that goes over. But mad or not, she knows things the rest of us don't. Don't judge her by their words. Go to her and listen. You might find her madness holds more truth than most men's sanity.
So why do you and Stronner conspire against Thrigvik? Because he's a madman.
Conspire. Ha! Call it what you like. Plotting, scheming, or just doing what needs to be done. Thrigva's not a man anymore. He's a curse on the Ulfar. And curses don't just go away on their own. Stronner and I understand that. If you're wise, you'll understand it too. Someone has to stop him. And it sure as hell won't happen by sitting around.
Fair enough. I don't care if they'll go to the moot.
And thank you for aiding the Ulfar tribe.
Well, thank you for not granting me an audience. Wow, when did it jump up to 6? Cool. It was like 2 just a second ago. Of course, it's very, very unreliable numbers these days. I think we're going giant hunting. But first we've got to go talk to some dude's wife. Hydrate before you dehydrate. I don't know why that, yeah, that's, it's silly, it's stupid, and that's, like, me, so I guess it's fine. Do you have any quests? Oh, well, there is a person. As long as you don't grab the knife.
Among the Ulfr. I don't yet know how to read this omen, but I'll be keeping an eye on you, outsider. Though I'm not sure anything worse than Thrigve could befall us.
This guy talks really slowly. So who are you?
My name is Erland. I am the seer of the Ulfr tribe, although it seems few among us have any need for a seer. Folk would sooner put their faith in steel than in me.
And just like that, we're back down to 3. What about Thrigve?
I don't know if I should speak about our fall with a stranger, but for some reason you were allowed among us. So you'll have your answer. Thrigve has taken hold of the power of the giants, something no human should ever wield. To surrender oneself to such forces is inhuman. It's a spit in the face of Mather. Man was not meant to meddle with what lies beyond his fate.
Is today Friday? Yes, today's Friday. Wow, this week has been a blur. You speak of a fall. Why such heavy words right away?
Because that's what it is. Not a trial, not a misstep, a fall. When a man trades his soul for strength not meant for him, he drags more than just himself into the abyss. I had
Very
a vision
profound.
of what would await our tribe if nothing changes. We'd all end up as twisted wretches. The first omen has already come. The red eye. I saw it. It was watching me, just beyond our village.
The red eye? The red-eyed black dragon?
Have you ever heard of the Beholders, outsider?
Ooh, you can't say that
They
word.
were beings that dwelt deep in the dark beneath the earth. The Four Dwellers made them a promise to lead them out of that darkness. They promised the Beholders they would see the light. So the creatures followed that false light. They trusted the Four Dwellers and were twisted by the weirdness. They put their faith into something beyond their grasp. I believe Thrigve, reaching for the power of the giants, is doing the same, placing his trust in the wrong promise.
That doesn't tell me anything.
I saw the red eye of a beholder.
Oh.
If nobody stops them, those abominations will crawl out again and twist us, just as they were once twisted.
I can't believe they're getting away with calling them that. Why not ask someone from your own tribe for help?
Because they wouldn't listen. Or they'd say I'm weak. that I've let fear cloud my judgment. Among the Ulfr, doubt is a heavier burden than truth.
Okay, well, since I can't get out of this conversation without agreeing, I guess I'll go look into it for you.
Is that so? Then perhaps your arrival can bring more than ill tidings. I saw the red eye on the slopes, just beyond the village, while I was foraging in the snow for roots to use in my rites. I think that's where you should begin your search.
Hey, Askew, don't know how long I can stay, but here to like the video at least. Gonna go watch the news with my parents. Well, hello, Petunia. Glad to see you. I'm happy you dropped in. And I'm sorry you have to watch the news. But do enjoy spending time with your parents. So, what happened to the beholders? Were they beholden to somebody?
After they were infected with the weirdness, the Four Dwellers turned them into weapons. I once read some old Del Rida records, accounts of our ancestors being slaughtered by those foul things during the wars with the Four Dwellers. A terrible fate awaits those who've had any dealings with the giants or the Four Dwellers. The Gunvalder believed that their giants started to awaken and were slaughtered by Camelot. The Thoids gave their faith to a giantess, and they stained themselves with vile magic, turning their backs on the old faith in Mather.
Okay.
Beware the bad omens.
Sure. How am I supposed to know which ones are the bad omens again? Are they going to be labeled? That would be really convenient. Hey, buddy. I need to talk to the wife that you didn't tell me about because I'm a stranger and had no business knowing.
Vigdis? What does she have to do with this?
I don't know. Darvan says she's in contact with the giants.
Does that old man really believe her ramblings are the will of the giants? Unbelievable. I won't say what I really think about this. If the master of the Brotherhood believes it, who am I to argue?
Why didn't you tell me about your wife the first time we met for 2 seconds?
Because I'm protecting her from
It's a
prying
stupid
eyes
line of
and the
questioning.
superstitions of villagers, that's why. I don't know you. Why would I speak of my wife, accused of madness, to a stranger?
Exactly.
For any Dalrita, losing one's mind is like a living death, a shame worse than most can bear. But I love her too much to grant her a good death. If Darvan believes she hasn't gone mad, but instead serves as a bridge between the Ulfr and the giants, then I'll gladly let you speak with her. You'll find her in the locked room. Here's the key.
In the locked room. Here's the key. Oh, that's right. It's not in this place. It's in his hut or something, I think. I have to go get a drink, though. I shall return momentarily. All right, we are back. And now we got to figure out where we're going. This time, is it up? Is it down? Oh, it's way out there. How do we get out there? Hey, Daisy, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing all right. I think it's this house behind here. But I'd be completely wrong because it's way over there. It's like way over there. It's like not in the village over there. Over there. Over there. I don't know how to get over there. I'll never forget the first time I met you, no matter how hard I try. I love those. My wife got me a little flip book that opens up into a triangle and sits on your desk. And it's got a whole bunch of insults like that in it. Doing good. Couldn't ride today because of your leg. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't know you hurt your leg, but I hope you get to feeling better. You were able to be a passenger, though. That's good. The over-forsworn boots, huh? This does not look like the route to get me down there. Nope, nope, nope. And probably shouldn't pick the locks of their chests inside their village. Which way is out? This way is out. Alright, so that would be Thrigvi up there. It does look like we can kind of go that way to get down there. But it looks like we got to go around this way to get there. So we might as well see what this one is on our way by. I think it's one of the giants that we have to talk to. And get the approval of, which, if I remember right, means we have to whack them with a hammer. Hey, buddy. Sleepwalker. Oh, no, not the pickaxe, dude. The hammer. I had the wrong thing out. Hello, Viper. Thanks for dropping in. Sorry, I combat against this world boss here, and I had a pickaxe out instead of my actual weapon. So that was hilarious. It was almost hilariously tragic, but it was fine. Everything's fine. Oh, we got a corpse eater over there. Are you? You're just a statue. Oh, we got two corpse eaters. You threw a rock at me. That was not nice. These are some very realistic stone statues. All right, put this on the map. It's just an elevator, huh? Where does that go? Is there a faster way to get Does that go down there? I think it goes down there. Okay. We haven't even unfogged that part of the map yet. I'm thinking maybe I'm not as far into the game as I thought I was. Alright, so this is old boy's house, and he gave me the key to the locked door because he's got his wife locked up in the basement. Darvan sent me, he said you know how to speak with the giants. Or the angels. She talks to angels. That'd be a good one here.
He sent you, didn't he? Ha! That's bold of him. Sending someone else to poke at old wounds. Yes, I know their ways. Or what little of it the Ulfr haven't buried with scorn and silence. But you're not here for stories, are you? You're here for the blessings.
Yes. I need their blessings to forge a weapon, and I need it to face Thrygve.
The giants don't just hand out blessings like baubles at a market.
Why not?
Their favor is earned, not begged for. They respect oaths, strength, and sacrifice. You'll need to approach their shrines, what remains of them, and prove your worth. Each giant demands something different. It could be a test of will, a trial of battle, or a riddle no mortal tongue can solve.
Well, then I will solve it with my mortal brain instead. So how do I find these shrines?
Start where the land still remembers their steps. Their shrines lie in places of weight. You'll feel it when you're close. The air grows heavy, and the earth hums beneath your feet. We built shrines near the giants themselves, where they stand petrified, often part of the mountains now. If you falter, they will know. And if you lie, you'll wish you hadn't.
I'll just hit F9 and reload. So what kind of sacrifice should I bring to speak with him?
For the Gonvaldor giant, the summoner, bring proof of the hunt. The summoner respects not just strength, but the bonds you forge. Alone, you are nothing. Together, you are worthy.
Well, I have Timmy.
For the Thoid Mother, the giant of bloom and ash, offer flowers. Simple, fragile things, yet they carry life even in ruin. She remembers beauty, where others see only loss. And for the giant below, the keeper of depths, well, you'll need to find that out for yourself. The giants demand truth, not tricks. Fail them, and you'll face a wrath older than the earth itself.
Will the giants help me get rid of Thrygve, or will they just make things worse?
The giants see Thrygve for what he is. A parasite clinging to their world, twisting what was once sacred. They have no love for him. For years they've waited, longing for a champion, someone strong and worthy enough to carry their blessing and cleanse this land of his corruption. If you prove yourself, they will help you. Just show them you're the one they've been waiting for.
And why do the Ulfr think you're mad for knowing any of this?
Because I speak truths they'd rather forget. It's easier to call someone mad than face the shame of their own weakness. The giants haven't abandoned us. We abandoned them. If you want their blessings, you must show them we still remember. We still honor their strength. Go with purpose, and tread carefully. The giants do not forgive fools.
Okay. Well, now we have to go talk to the giants. I don't know if it's the New York Giants or the San Francisco Giants, though. Alright. I don't know what we're looking for there. What is that quest? Omen in Flesh. Oh, that's the Beholder. Okay, well, I guess we'll go look for a Beholder. Actually, we're gonna look for Meteorite first. Think. Excuse me, fellas. Have you guys seen a Beholder? Have you seen a... Wait, you're not Stone. Who are you? You're
Who
Ulf.
goes there? Is it you, Fusca?
It is not. I'm a friend of the tribes. Who might you be?
I'm Olaf, senior journeyman of the Stone Warden's Brotherhood. It's rare I meet anyone from outside the tribes. I've never set foot beyond the Forlorn swords, so my knowledge of the wider world is limited. And now, as you can see, I'm here to stay. So tell me, what brings you to us? Or perhaps you prefer I share some wisdom instead?
I'm seeking the crown of King Arthur.
If that's true, then you carry a great burden.
I do.
And an even greater danger follows you. Perhaps it's for the best that I won't live to see the day you decide to pass through the gate. The old stories about the one who claims the crown are grim. Even among the Stone Wardens, we don't speak of them often.
What is he doing? What do you mean?
The eldest brothers say that whoever dares claim the crown and steps through the gate will bring calamity upon Avalon. What kind of calamity? No one knows. Or perhaps no one wants to say. That's all I can tell you. I hope they're just old tales. But if not, I hope you return whole. I've grown to like you. It's been ages since I've had such a long conversation.
It's been a very short conversation for you to decide you like something or someone. Who's Fusca? Yeah, he's like shivering. Are you cold, Timmy?
She's my daughter. A brave young woman who worries about me a great deal. She stops by every now and then to tend to my stone-bound body. A good girl. Though, if you ask me, she worries far too much. I'm not dying, after all. I'm simply entering the stoned sleep. And that's far better than dying.
Are you sure? Have you ever brought one of them back to flesh and asked them?
Nothing happened. This is the process of stoned sleep. It's my choice. I've chosen to leave this world on my own terms, surrounded by my brothers. The men you see here, frozen in time, are my kin. Each of them embraced the sleep, just as I do now. I know our customs may seem strange to outsiders, but trust me, there's no greater honor for a Stone Warden than to merge with the land we've served.
I didn't talk to this guy the first time through. So tell me about the Stone
We are the
Wardens.
noblest of orders, forged from the strongest miners and smiths. Our history goes back to the earliest days of the Dal Riata in the Forlorn swords. We serve the land and its hidden treasures. Only the most skilled and devoted are welcomed among us. There's no room for aimless wanderers. We're born of the land,
Well, I'm out.
sustained by it. And in the end, we return to it. That's why we embrace the stone sleep.
Alright, do you think I can become a full member of the Stone Wardens?
We've never accepted anyone who isn't Dal Riata. Not in living memory, anyway. Darvan sticks to traditions like moss on stone. So don't hold your breath. The world's changing. Not necessarily for the better, just shifting. Like the ground beneath our feet is moving, and we can't stop it. We used to say, the world will end before we let outsiders into our ranks. Maybe we cursed ourselves with those words. Don't take it personally if Darvan decides to make an exception for you. I trust his judgment. And if he does, the rest of the Brotherhood will fall in line.
Yeah. I didn't hold my breath that long. I could not hold my breath that long. I just thought it was funny. I'm not gonna take their offerings to their people that have committed themselves to turning to stone. Is the thing he's talking about down there, maybe? Uh-oh. I don't know how to get down there. No, I'm not taking the fast way down. No, not even for science. I don't even think that's game playable. Although that is titanium, which means I can get down here. Hey, Kaj. I saw Chap move, looked away from the screen, and almost ran off the cliff there. All right, if you... Yep, almost took the shortcut anyway. I don't think there's any way down there. So how do I... What's in the other half of the... I guess I could go around and come up behind it. And maybe get down there? Looks like there might be a bridge over here too that will get you over there. Because I'm not taking that bridge, that's for sure. Alright, this goes down a little bit, but not to the right place. That gets me down here. I don't think... Unless there's a way down here, but I didn't see it when I was back at her hut. I don't see... It has to have been down in the lower area, though. I mean, it could have been up by the village, but that doesn't make a lot of sense. All right. See, I'm not even sure there's... Oh, hold on. Okay, so there's something there. So there is stuff over there that we can do. Looks like there might be a path around that goes under the bridge. And I can't zoom out. How do I? There we go. Goes under the bridge and then comes out here. But none of this looks like it's traversable. I don't think there's any way to get down there. And if I got down there, I don't think there's any way of getting back up. So that eliminates most of this area. This looks like it's water? And also not really a way to get down there. So maybe I need to get up here. Hey, Tifa, how's it going? Alright. It could be up there. We gotta... We got some titanium here. Maybe we're looking for a cave? Well, something in here eats people because we got skeletons. This is a joke. She used actual pics of me to generate it. Oh. What is a joke? What did I miss? Oh, hi. You are definitely a beholder. And you are definitely... I cannot believe Wizards of the Coast is not all over this game. Unbelievable. I mean, even Solasta can't call them beholders. I'm not sure Baldur's Gate 3 was allowed to call them beholders. They were all of it. So, I mean, how did it? I don't see how they get to stay. I don't know how they get to use the term beholder. People licensing D&D games can't use the term beholder and put it on something that has an eyeball and shoots lasers out of its eyes. I mean, that's... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I haven't come across anything else that seemed like it was any kind of questionable use of anything. Holy cow. See, I never heard anything about this game until the day it released. I want to say it was Co-Carnage I saw play this game for about 30 minutes the day it released. I watched him play the Island Asylum a little bit, the tutorial dungeon, and then I stopped watching and went and bought the game and started playing it that night. Yeah, no, not the demo. I did not see the demo. I had never heard of this game until it was 1.0. Yes, they do. And Solasta and Baldur's Gate 3 both have them, but they had to call them Eye Tyrants. They had to give them a new name. Are we just going around in circles? Did we just make a big figure 8 Mobius strip? I think we did. Get off the yeah. Up and around and over and down. It's a big Mobius strip. Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to. Like, am I running around in circles? Is that a bad question to ask? Yeah, I'm not sure giving them arms and legs is... I mean, I'm not a lawyer, but I don't see that as being enough differentiation. Yes, but those books were published by, they may not have been Wizards of the Coast yet, but they were published by the owners of Dungeons and Dragons.
Please, no! I've done nothing wrong. I beg you, don't kill me. You must go soon. More beholders may be on their way.
Like you? Erland sent me, he saw you watching him one day.
So it was him.
It was.
I wondered if the man I saw was really Erland. He's grown gaunt. When I was just a boy, he cast me out. He said I was too frail, and he feared I'd bring weakness to the Ulfer. An omen made flesh. That's all I was to him.
How in the world did the beholders not kill you?
Can't say for sure, but I've lived among them for years. I guess they see me as the same kind of aberration my tribe did, only they view me with curiosity, not fear or violence.
Can you tell me more about them?
The tribe told stories, said they were terrifying living war machines, marked by the weirdness and shaped by the Four Dwellers. But I don't think they were always like that. They're intelligent, they communicate with one another, and once I saw one that looked like it was crying.
And how did you come to live among
When
them?
Erland cast me out, I was still a child. Weak. I didn't get far. I crawled into the first hole I could find to escape the blizzard. It turned out it led to a whole network of caves. The beholders found me and they fed me, just like that. So I stayed.
And why were you watching Elrond?
That day, the beholders led me to an exit, urged me to go outside. It was the first time in years I'd set foot on the surface. After some time, I saw Erland looking for something in the snow. I stared at him for so long, until he noticed me and fled. I went back into hiding too.
Inside now, doing a Lego Air Force boot to keep your mind busy. Cold and have a heating pad on your feet. I am roasting. I would, well, no, I don't want to trade places. I hate being cold too, so. What is a Lego Air Force boot? I'm trying to wrap my mind around that one. I'm gonna have to look that up.
It's not that simple. The entrance to the cave only reveals itself when the beholders allow it. Otherwise, all you'll see is bare rock.
I mean, why was I able to enter?
I think that they let you in because they thought you were Erland. They must have felt what I carry for that man and wanted to do something for me. And kill him.
They what? Oh, they wanted to kill him. So the way out was closed to you too?
But truth be told, I never really needed to leave. The beholders.
Well, thank you,
brought me
Tifa.
food,
I appreciate that.
And I had access to fresh water. As strange as it might sound.
Well, Erland wanted me to kill the beholders.
Please, just go. I don't want any more bloodshed. The beholders you encountered, that wasn't all of them. More could be coming soon.
Yeah, Erland probably wants you dead, but I'm not going to do that.
Thank you. But hurry now. You need to leave this place.
Does that mean I can't... shouldn't go in the water then? I mean, how for real is I need to leave now? Should we go? Yes, well, I'm trying to think of clever names for my streams, and I'm doing quests for the Dalriada tribes, so that one just kind of, that one wrote itself, actually. I was like, oh, I'm doing tribe quests. A tribe called Quest. And then it was very, very obvious. Very few people were actually going to get the reference. But I'd get a good chuckle from those that did. Oh, that's dark. I think we should surface now. Oh, this, so the water was the exit. Okay. How many silencers do I need? I don't even have a gun. Why do I not have an air meter? That was weird. Unfortunately, I'm not a reference. It's an old band from the 80s called A Tribe Called Quest. That's the name of the band. All right, if I go back over here, is there anything else to do? No. Okay, I guess we leave now. I did like the Mobius strip of caves and walkways, though. Old kids on the blocks, that would be great. Yes. Yes, I approve of that one. Not that anybody needs my approval, but... I got bad news for you, Ant. It was a prosthetic. Now, how many people get that reference? Last night was emotional therapy, aliens and monkeys. They all went over your head. Well, I bet you know who Marky Mark is. Even if you don't know, you know who Marky Mark is. So in the 80s, there was a band called Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Marky Mark from Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch is the actor we now know as Mark Wahlberg. Ooh, these guys are not taking a lot of damage. That's going way too slow. Now the secondary reference there is Mark Wahlberg was in a Donnie was in one of the boy bands, right? But then Mark Wahlberg was also in a movie called Boogie Nights. I was not a fan of any of those boy bands, so yeah, you'd have to ask my wife. Yeah, Boogie Nights, which has a very famous scene in it, and that's what I was referring to when I said that it was a prosthetic. And I'm not going to go into any more detail because you're not familiar with the actor Mark Wahlberg? Okay. I mean, it's very possible you don't you don't know him by name, but it's very hard to believe that you're not at least passingly familiar with some of his movies. There have been so many. I don't want to be a fool in this game, so I'm leaving you behind. What? Oh, you're Googling him to see if you know him. Okay. You can Google the famous Boogie Nights scene too if you want to, but all right, we got 3 places to go. I don't even know how to get to this one. It's got to be over here. Should have a watch party at Better Off Dead. I don't know how to do that without getting all kinds of copyright claims, but I do have a handful of quotes from Better Off Dead now. Let's see. It's this one.
Go that way. Really fast.
Did that play? That did not play.
If something gets in your way.
Oh, it plays. It's just not. It's not in my monitor. I didn't get to hear it. Ah. I think it played on the stream though. I just couldn't hear it. Okay. Go that way. Really, really fast. If something gets in your way, turn. Yeah. I got a few. I love that movie. I've got a few sounds from it listed in those
Go
sounds.
that way.
Yes.
Really fast.
Yeah.
If something gets in your way.
Mike was playing Tainted Grail. Yes, I know. I started watching it. I watched him start it at lunch this afternoon. Well, yeah, noon-ish. This around noon. Oh, hey. Hey now. Got the new show finished. New show finished. What? $2. Yes, I have that one.
I want my $2!
Why? Why did that not play? No, it played, but again, the monitor's off. Why is the monitor turning itself off on all my sounds? I won't be able to hear any of them. Oh, the news is finished. That was all the news for ever and ever and ever? Hello.
Whoa, it's okay. I was planning on having my nose flattened by a professional anyway.
Oh, there's 3 of you. And a bear? What? So you guys... You 3 fight. No. Leave me out of this. You 3 fight. And then I'll take on whoever's left. No, you're just gonna make me do it, huh? Alright, fine. I'm actually more worried about the bear than I am the other 2 things. Yep, I didn't hear that one either because the monitor is turned off on them. Why is the monitor turned off on them? Oh, sometimes I hate OBS. OBS is the worst streaming software ever, except for all the other kinds. One of my favorite quotes from that movie, I do have downloaded as a sound, but I don't have a command to play it. But, all right, if I do this, then I can do that, and then I can hit the
That's a real shame when folks be throwing away a perfectly good white boy like that.
Yeah, except for every other platform. You caught that, did you? Yes, to my apologies to Plato. I think that was maybe that was Socrates. No, it would be Plato. For paraphrasing his famous quotes. I was watching Dranu play Forza 6. Mia's there, but you're on your phone, so you turn back over to me. Oh, that's fine. You can you can choose whomever you wish to watch. I will be happy for you to stay and participate in chat and keep me company and all of that. And I will be perfectly content if you choose to go watch Dr. Anus and watch him race.
Anon Rita, wandering through these frigid lands. It takes courage, or perhaps folly, to traverse the Forlorn swords alone. Sit, if it pleases you. A warm flame is rare here. The farther north you go, the less life you'll find. Nothing but snow, mountains, and the Dalrita, mourning days long gone.
Who are you?
I am Vati. Little else of me is worth knowing. Yet, you asked as though you seek some greater tale. Not in my case, stranger. I'm just an old man, exiled from a tribe long ago. You, however, seem sharp,
nice.
strong, and you're not from here. That much is clear. Now, it's you I'm curious about. So tell me, what brings you to the Forlorn Swords?
Dranu raided Ant last night with like 300 people. That's fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. That sounds like he got raided by like Cryptic or Sergeant Kelvin or all of them, all of the above. I seek the artifacts of King Arthur.
Well, I'll be. I haven't heard a tale like that in years. And what do you need those cursed trinkets for?
Yeah, Apex raided me with like 50 people one night, and I was speechless. None of your business. They're key to my mission of saving Avalon.
A mission, you say? And it must be damn important. I'm afraid, however, that in this ruined village, you won't find what you're looking for. But I know someone who might be able to help. Gerfan. That old codger might finally prove useful to someone for a change.
Yeah, I already talked to him. Yeah, it slowed me down a little bit too. I just started going. So what happened to this village?
Camelot. They butchered almost everyone from the Gunvaldir tribe. Old Frode, Gunvaldir chief, knew the Camelosians were coming. He called for aid, but no one answered his plea. What a disgrace. And so, divided we fall. Now, his firstborn wages his own war in the south. The Dalrita dare not speak his name aloud.
One Eye's dead.
They call him One Eye now. The last I heard, his people had taken the Temple of the All-Mother.
They lost it. Can you tell me why Camelot attacked the Gunvaldir?
Among the Dalrita, there were rumors that their giants had begun to stir. Hard to say how much truth there is to it. Look for yourself. Still sleeping like the dead. Camelot may have feared it, though. A wakened giant would have been just another burden on their already troubled heads. And royalist heads seem far less suited to carrying burdens. That's how I see it.
Yeah, I'm about to go in here and talk to this giant, too.
Here? No. What happened here was a slaughter. The battle itself was fought in the fortress, but I wouldn't advise going there.
Why
Folks lose their wits there. For as long as I recall, restless Dalrita lingered within its walls, kinless or destined to leave heirs that would not remember their ancestors. But then the Gunvaldir decided to look after them. They claimed the fortress for themselves. No one objected.
Very interesting. What do you mean by the Gunvaldir decided to look after those souls?
Gunvaldirs had close ties to the spirits of their ancestors. They took in those forgotten as their own, forging a bond with them. In return, the spirits granted them strength, sometimes even coming to their aid. Frode and his people thought moving the battle within the fortress walls would give them advantage. Well, they all died, so that tells you how it turned out.
So the other tribes didn't want the fortress for themselves?
The only tribe living close enough were the Ulfar, but trust me, most would rather raise a toast to their ancestors than meddle with their spirits. Let the dead remain dead, as they say.
I kind of like that thing, too. You mentioned One Eye. He's dead.
So, at last, may the earth rest lightly upon him, and may he find peace alongside his ancestors. It just had to end this way.
Yeah, when he raised his weapon against me, it did. So I don't need to know about the other tribes. Do you have anything interesting? You do not. All right, well, we'll be going now. We got this active, right? Yep. All right, now I'm going to go in here and talk to this giant. This is the Gunvaldir village. I don't know if I have what I need. Give one animal component. What do we have? Monster blood, a Krokmaw skin, a Krokmaw horn, an acorn. That is not an animal component. How about a bear pelt?
Who dares disturb the silence of the stone? Speak, small one, and tell me why you stand before the summoner?
I come to honor the giants and earn your favor.
Honor, a rare gift from the living to the forgotten. But honor alone does not earn my blessing. Show me your strength, your will, and the bonds you have forged with others. Only then will I lend you the might of the summoner.
I seek your blessings to defeat the great Thrigvi.
Thrigvi, the parasite clinging to the pillar.
Yes.
He twists the old ways for his own greed, a shadow of what the Ulfra once stood for.
Yes.
If you wish to rid the world of his corruption, you must prove you are worthy of my power. Call forth your allies, mortal. The summoner respects not lone strength, but the bonds that carry us forward. Together you will face this trial. Fail, and I shall remain silent forevermore.
Yeah, so I'm not really sure what allies I'm supposed to call upon here. I think it was intended to be something else, but it's just
faced my summons and stood victorious.
I have.
You possess the strength to endure, and fewer still the bonds to overcome. You are worthy of my blessing. Take it, mortal, and carry the strength of the summoner with you. But know this, my power is not a gift. It is a burden. Wield it wisely, for it binds you to those you fight for. Go now. The giant strength is yours to wield, but their expectations are yours to bear. Do not fail.
I heard that one. I do wonder if it counts Timmy. Okay, so I don't think it gives me something I have to actually go physically pick up. What are you? Are you one of the new? No, you're just a regular undead. And you're a Brimshade. See, this is kind of what I thought he was talking about when he was talking about the beholders. You gonna go watch another show? All right. You can abandon me. Now enjoy your show. What you gonna watch? What you watching? What you watching? What you watching? I have to ask. I'm always on the lookout for a good show, even though I have zero time to watch even the shows I already know I like. Have you met Ted? Yeah, I know the weapon doesn't count as an ally. I think you're supposed to literally use one of the summon spells to pass that, but I think they decided not to make you have to do that because not everybody is spec'd into that. What? Oh, there you are. Yes. Okay, where does that lead? That leads back that direction. Will Trent Detective. I did not. I had zero time to watch anything. I watched maybe an hour's worth of TV the whole time I was gone. Tiny Tim is so cute. Hey, Timmy! Alright, how do I get to the tower? I see the tower. I want to go to the tower because I was told not to go to the tower. He said, no goeth to the towereth. So I say I have to go to the tower. Because I don't think I went to the tower in my first game. Road uphill probably goes to tower. Yay! Tower! I think we're alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. Oh, maybe I was wrong. There's somebody around. There's somebody else around. I heard arrows going thunk thunk thunk. Who's shooting arrows at me? Yeah, I don't think so. Hippity hop. What's that noise? It was me going hippity hop. I mean, literally. I just said it.
Gold belongs to us now.
I don't need the wood. I don't really need the iron. I will take the leather. I will take the jute and linen. Jute box hero.
That's all you've got.
Yeah, it is in fact all I've got. So it's a tower, but you can't get into it. But it has windows, so it definitely has an inn. I don't see a parkour method of getting there. This game looks funny in 2-speed. Am I not playing fast enough for you? No, I get it. Okay, well, there's not a way into the upper part of this tower. I sad now. There was a path on the other side here. Where does it go? It goes to here or here. We've been both of those places. We've not been here, but that's just the gate back to Connacht. We haven't been down here. $6d20. A 5, a 10, a 13, an 8, a 13, and a 1. I think the two 13s might hit, but I don't think anything else hits. Those are some pretty bad rolls, yes. I agree. Oh. How do I get on that path? Oh, we go down here and turn right. Right turn, Clyde. is that? Is that just an undead digging through the snow? Digging through the snow is a weird undead thing. No, we're not gonna go there. Did you hear about the kidnapping at school? It's okay, he woke up. I'm trying to figure out if that's actually funny or not. I mean, on one level, yeah, it's funny. On another level, it's probably a topic best suited to not be making jokes about. Where am I looking? Oh, I have been down there. Oh, I've been here too. I'll know where I'm at. I do. I'm nowhere near where I want to be. Sorry about that. Bit of a cough going on. This is not... Yes, kid napping at school. It's okay though, he woke up. Yeah, I was in like 3rd grade and I came home and told my mom the best joke in the world ever. She did not like it. Let's see if I can remember how it went. Oh, and well, I'll explain a little bit afterwards, I guess. So I went home and ran up to my mom. I was like, Mom, did you hear Willie Nelson died? And she's like, no. My mother was a huge Willie Nelson fan. She's like, no, he can't have died. No, I didn't hear that. It's like, yeah, he was playing on the road again. Yeah, and as the father of... You okay, dude? You all right there? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Hey Tifa. What's the hey? What's with that? Hydrate or dehydrate. That is one of the ones in the rotation. I do have a cup of water. I am hydrating tonight. And yes, it's water. I went to make a pitcher of tea and discovered, much to my chagrin, we are out of sugar. Hey, buddy. You look like you're in pretty bad shape. No, I want to look at his face. I don't want to look down here. What do you want? What do we give you? We'll give you the other belt.
You tread where others dare not.
I mean, I've already been down here once.
Mortal, why have you come to the dark beneath the world?
Yes, hydrate. Thank you for reminding me. Tifa, Lucy, and myself are starting a learn to care for yourself cause. I don't know how to care and love myself, so they are teaching me. Today was day one. Well, I'm happy for you. I'm glad you started that journey. But I would like to say that I've been trying to tell you to take care of yourself and everybody else. I tell Ant to take care of himself. I tell Mike to take care of himself. I tell Tifa occasionally to take care of herself. So yeah, it's not just the three of you, but the three of you are your own little support triangle, and that's great. Everybody needs a support group. Showered and brushed your teeth. Yeah. And then immediately dysregulate and ate breakfast. I ate Pop-Tarts for breakfast. Does that count? I did, I put them in the toaster. I put them in the toaster. I did skip my shower this morning. I was running a little late. Had a sandwich and a candy bar. Yep, I'm right there with you, Ant. I agree wholeheartedly. Are you the keeper of the... Wait, why am I speaking in the weird voice when he's the one that speaks? Are you the keeper of the depths? I was told you could help me.
Help?
No, mortal. I do not help.
Mortal. I do not help. I judge. I weigh the worth of those who come seeking the secrets of the deep. If you wish my blessing, you must earn it in the shadows, where fear walks beside you.
What are you, a giant or something else entirely?
What am I? I am what lies beneath.
Well, you should tell the truth,
the
not lie.
Roots of the world, the keeper of secrets long buried. You do not need to know what I am. You need to prove what you are.
Okay. I mean, I might not need to know, but I'm curious. I want to know what you are. I seek your blessings to defeat Thrigva. Yeah, that thing.
His corruption festers even here, staining the roots of the world. If you wish to destroy him, you must prove you understand the price of power. Show me you can take what the depths demand: courage, wit, and sacrifice. The heart and the mind both are tested here. Bring me what lies at the core of your enemies. The heart and the brains of a beast will prove your courage and cunning. Only then will you earn the blessing of the depths.
Heart and brains of a beast. Oh, the heart and brains of this beast, or these beasts. I don't know. Is there just one? Is there just one of you? Because if there's just one of you, I'm okay with that.
The beast lies slain.
It does?
Its heart and mind laid bare. You have proven yourself mortal, not just in strength, but in will. Few dare to face the darkness, and fewer still emerge victorious.
Victorious, victorious.
You have earned the blessing of the depth. Take it and know it binds you to the weight of what lies below. The unyielding, the eternal, the unseen. This fragment is yours, forged by the shadows and the earth itself. Go now and tread carefully. The depths remember all who walk them.
Okay. Thank you. Did anybody see how this thing died? Because it had like half health left, and then all of a sudden he was talking to me like it was dead. I don't know what I'm looking to loot. I've already been down here. I've already gotten everything out of here. Oh, hold on. I missed a lot of stuff. Better than looking like a troll. Fraggle troll. I think there's some common ancestry there. Why do I keep misplacing my lighter? I'm sitting at the desk. Where could it go? I don't know. We had to end the Harley ride early because it started raining. Got the foot wet, but have a fan on it now, so you're glad you can be a passenger. Check the last place you set it down. Yeah. That's funny. How can I require a lighter leash when I'm just sitting here? Same reason I need a glasses pocket. Yes. All very good questions. Ooh, what's the fastest way to get over here? I don't know if I can go behind this mountain. I can't go across here. I guess I have to go across here, which means I have to go back here and figure out how to get down here. Well, that doesn't sound good. Did you find it and it's empty? Is it like that skit where somebody was looking for their pen and they found it in the trash because it was empty? That was a... Oh, that was a Viva La Dirt League skit, wasn't it? Everybody watches Viva La Dirt League, right? 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 Sorry. Okay. Right. Nice day for fishing, ain't it? All right, we are well into Act 3 of this game. We need an on-deck game. We have a small audience of people here tonight with which we can speak. Do we have any suggestions about an on-deck game? Ooh, you can mine this rock. I thought it looked suspiciously like it didn't belong to that wall. Haste Fang? All attacks starting during a sprint do what now? Is that a... Where'd it go? Miscellaneous. All attack... It's a weapon relic. All attacks started during a sprint have a times 2.1 critical chance. Do I like turn-based? I can like turn-based. I suppose it really depends on what kind of soul the games have. I don't really care if it's turn-based or not, so much as, like, I don't really like strategy, survival kind of games all that much. I mean, they're okay, but, so Divinity Original Sin, those are good games. Pillars of Eternity, I've seen, but have not played. That's is that an online only game? It's like a multiplayer game. I do tend to lean story games. Now, there are exceptions, because, like, I do like State of Decay 2. Is it, so what am I thinking of? We should not be swinging a shovel at this thing. Give me my hammer. Where's my hammer at? Sometimes we do silly things. Where are we at? We are down here, which means we are looking for Path of Exile. Yeah, maybe it was Path of Exile I was thinking of. Did Path of Exile just release a sequel in the last year or so? Parkour! Broken Bridge. Parkour! Yeah, okay, so that is the one I was thinking of. Good call. Good call. Croque-Mort! Have you met Ted? Dude, seriously? That's a 360-degree attack? I don't like that. Not fair. Not... Hey, where'd you go? Not fair. Is this another Croque-Mort shrine? Yes, it is. Gain 25 points of encumbrance? Yeah, sure, you can... Ooh. Hi, yeah, you can have those. I got no other real use for them except for that one, I was thinking I could do... Well, I do kind of want to mix it up too. So I'm doing this, which is a very sword and sorcery kind of setting. So I'm thinking I was trying to think of something to mix it up a little bit. All right, let's hit this pillar and then I'm going to turn right. Because I saw something out here and I want to know what it was. It was snow and more snow and... Should we? Oh. What do... maybe I should not have. You started on Cyberpunk. Yeah, I don't really want to go back to Cyberpunk, but it could be something along those lines. Something sci-fi-ish. Something dystopian-ish. I did Outer Worlds 2. I could go back to the Outer Worlds. I never finished it on my channel. Well, hello, Abagor. I don't know who Abagor is, but he's red, so he shall be smited. Meteorite throwing knives, orb of stuff. He had stuff and things. An honorary blade. Each consecutive hit increases mana. I don't care about mana. Increases attack speed when your health is low. I don't let my health get low. Armored Core. I've never played any of those. Not that I wouldn't. I just haven't. Yeah, I'm familiar with it from like way back in the day. Mech Warrior. I played Mech Warrior. Tabletop Mech Warrior. I was also looking at the new Carmageddon that just came out a few months back. Because that would be hilarious to see me playing a racing game. I have no idea where we're at. I did not find this place and do this the first time through. Oh, there it's. He's saying something. You'll regret something. I'm wondering if this is supposed to be attached to some quest that I'm not on yet. Oh, 2 hits. I did not play Starfield. I thought about it. I kind of wanted to, and then I didn't get around to it because I was playing something else at the time. It might have been Outer Worlds 2, and then everybody crapped on it so much that I was like, well, is it worth? Is it worth looking into? But that is definitely a contender. Cobalt. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I've already killed the... Is that all 3 of them? It is. I thought I recognized that first name. I know I recognize this one. He's the one I just most recently took on. Fine. We will do it this way. You're gonna just stand there and not take any damage. We are going to, I did not know... Whoa, hey now. Hold on. I have to drop something. I'm overweight. Armor... Sort by... weight. How many pounds do I need to drop? 25 pounds. Actually, the weapons are heavier. Not by a whole lot. did. Oh, did she? You're just trying to find out if she found her lighter. 1,500. Okay, so one thing every game needs is you can sort by all these different things. You should be able to sort by not just price, but price to weight ratio. What is the cheapest, heaviest item I have? Because I don't want to drop a whole lot of cash, but I need to drop a whole lot of weight. So I want to drop the least amount of weight, or the most amount of weight for the least amount of money. Like these two. Drop the spear over the halberd. This one's even better. These are even better. We still got to drop 7 pounds. Holy crap, I still got to drop 7 pounds. These are garbage. These are garbage. These are garbage. We'll just drop all of them. And we'll drop all the pants. Yeah, we'll drop all these pants. Alright. I don't want to pick up. I don't want to leave all that stuff behind, but I still have to finish this, and I can't access my stash because I'm in an interior location. I cannot drop a fire. Nope, cannot be placed in this area. Oh, there's 3 of you over here. Okay. Okay. Well, come on. Oh, there's 4. I see a 4th. Let's not dash right off the edge of the cliff here. Thank you. I've done that before. We do not want to do that again. Okay. I'm not even going to bother looting these guys. The first Berserker, Kazan. I'm not familiar with that one. I do want to replay Kingdoms of Amalur on the channel. I want to play it on the channel. I've played it before, but not on YouTube. Just at home on my Xbox. So I am going to play that one soon, but I don't know exactly when. I don't know where I'm going. Reduces stamina. What is that? I don't want miscellaneous. I want newest. Yes, there it is. It's an armor relic. Reduces stamina cost by 10%. Okay. Weird stone. Oh, I don't think I need weird stone for anything. Max stamina by 25%? What am I wearing? Stamina regen by 13. Okay, so 724. 760. That's an improvement in both region and base stamina max. Yay. Yep, we'll take that. We gonna run with that one. That was, yeah. DM'd me Kazan and Pillars. Well, thank you for the suggestions. I will take a look at those when I get done streaming tonight, because the Parade Blade. I'm sorry, what? Blocking and parrying increases critical hit chance by 20% for 4 seconds. Critical hits decrease block cost and parry cost by 50% for 4 seconds. So if you successfully block or parry, you can critical hit more. And if you critical hit, you can block and parry more. Pillars is in your top 10 games. That's cool. Oh. How many of you are there? There's at least 3. I got you. Yeah, Divinity is great. I really can't wait for the next one. Better up. And in that vein, one of my favorite games, at least in recent memory, is got to be Baldur's Gate 3. And the only reason I'm not doing a Baldur's Gate 3 honor mode run is there's still some bugs in the game that will kill you. And honor mode is a one save shot at playing the game. So who are you? You're the 4th duel knight, huh? Yes, you are. Oh, we got some. Oh, hold on. What did you do?
Darkness. But not the same as before. It's not the darkness you know. Suddenly the ground beneath your feet gives a sigh. A sound like a dying world exhaling. And then the world is gone. This void is sideways, crooked. The wrongness seeps through every imagined surface, like something designed by memory but assembled in haste. There are shapes, colors, and yet all are so dark. No shapes or colors can be discerned. Then, hooves.
Huh?
Dramatic entrance. 10 out of 10. Really. I half expected trumpets, a choir, and a rainbow. But no, it's just you. Again.
Huh?
You weren't supposed to be here. I mean, you were supposed to be here, but that was literally hundreds of years ago. The boss isn't very happy about it, and he won't be happy to see you.
Huh?
I don't have much time before he does his routine sweep. Believe me, you do not want to be found loitering here when he does. So...
He claps his hands together.
Huh?
A spark dances between them.
Let's improvise, shall we?
What?
Oh, an absolutely essential question. Yes, definitely. Perfect. And so obvious. But listen, all I can say is that if you know, then you know. And if I'm honest, then I'm a
I have
tiny
no
little
idea.
bit offended that you don't remember me. But let's not dwell on that. I'm not known for holding a grudge. What's more important is that we need to get you out of here.
What?
His eyes narrow. His hooves start clacking impatiently.
Do you have some cobweb on you?
Yeah.
Splendid. This will do.
Where am I?
I'm absolutely positive that you will be able to figure this out on your own. One word of advice though, please, just please don't perform any more absurd rituals, such as killing the 3 Guardians of the Void. What did you expect to happen? And, if I may, please stop annoying my master with these constant rebirths, alright? How about that? Every time this happens, he comes back angry, and when he's angry, my life is miserable. Do we have a deal? Good.
What is this?
Remember, you owe me.
He snaps his fingers and everything disappears. It feels like ages have passed in front of your eyes, and yet just a second later, you wake up in a world you know.
But I didn't get to loot the guy. Are you gonna give me his loot like you did some of the other ones that what the f was that? So that happened. That was a thing, and it happened. I don't think Mike saw that. I'm not sure Mia saw that. I might be the only one of the 3 of us that's played this that's seen that. And I honestly cannot answer your question, Ant. I've never seen that. I saw... You know what happened? I saw that chair before, but I don't think I'd found the 3rd guy before. Tifa is having Satchel tell her that V Rising is on sale. Oh, V Rising might be a possibility too. Where'd you go? Why do you keep hopping around? Yes, I know it's so I can't hit you. Hey, the arrow's floating in midair. I should probably go deal with this guy before I worry about the floating arrows. So I remember seeing the chair. I don't remember anything happening, and it has to be because I hadn't fought the 3rd Guardian yet. Oh, we got 2 arrows floating in midair. Nice. Oh, they're broken. They didn't look broken. They never hit anything. How can they be broken? All right, we gotta drop. See, that one's broken. It hit the ground. We fuel that up. We hit the stash. And if I hold down Y, it moves everything that I'm not wearing. And now I'm no longer encumbered. All right. Making some kind of creamy pasta dish. I hope you have a better concept of how to make it than you do of how to describe it. No, that sounds really good. I like my favorite pasta sauces are the Alfredos. Some kind of creamy, cheesy sauce or a buttery sauce. I don't really like the tomato sauces. So that sounds really yummy, and I'm hungry. And it's probably because I had freaking eggs and bacon and hash browns for dinner. And it's good food, but it's not like filling. may be priced as low as 16 monies, huh? Is that American monies or Australian monies or Canadian monies? What have we discovered here? We have discovered the Stone Warden's vault, but I don't know what we need to do with it. Yeah, see that chair is just out there in the middle of nowhere. Oh, this is the sleeper village. So we found our way to the next village even too. Cool. Well, we're here, so why don't we go in? Okay. Lots of stone, not a lot of wardens. That gate is closed. This feels very Diablo-ish. You have 2 directions to choose from. You can only go one of them. Choose wisely. It's called pasta with tomato cream sauce. Basically make spaghetti sauce and add heavy whipping cream to it. Okay. The door remains locked. Only a specific key can grant entry. Little pig, let me in. Oh, the only thing I remember about the original Diablo was being able to cast a spell to turn all your excess treasure into gold pieces. You'd throw the treasure out on the ground and then cast a spell and it would convert it all to gold. Apparently I need a quest to go in there. Phooey on them. A foo on them and their entire house. I don't know that I ever played the second one, honestly. Hello there. You should put some pants on. Ooh, we yeeted him. Satchel is in California. I guess that's the answer to my, is it Australian or Canadian or American monies? He's in California, so he'd be speaking in California monies. Oh, I remember that place. That's a magic elevator. I'm not even hungry. Please don't talk about food. Such a mature dude, bro. Okay. And see, I had dinner and I'm still hungry. All the meteorites, all the titaniums is... It helps if you hit the right button. Roll to resist munchies. What do I roll? I don't know. You just do what my wife does and never buy any, and then you don't have any to eat, and then you don't have to resist them. I didn't think that's where I wanted to go. Well, yes, D20 would probably be it. It would be a willpower check, probably. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've had to make those kinds of decisions. What kind of check do I need to roll to do this? Save versus stupidity. Bonk. I need food because I haven't had anything since breakfast. Well, I mean, I had breakfast for dinner, so technically I haven't had anything since breakfast either. Got a 4. Yeah, that's not good. That did not do the job, Tifa. Okay. How do I get anywhere else? Like literally anywhere else? Because this just takes me up and up, and I can't go down. And if I move myself out of this, then I fall that whole distance. This seems like a bad idea. I'm trying to get myself over something. Can I get out? Can I? Nope. Oh, it caught me in the corner and I survived, and I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I can't. There we go. Okay. Okay. So if that's not the way up to you guys, what is the way up to you guys? Because this is also not the way up to you guys. Okay, so that's down there. Did it come up here? I don't remember. Yeah, Tifa's not the only one with the munchies. I just don't, don't know what I would go get if I went to go get something. Oh, actually, I do. I think I have a bag of, those pita chip crisp things that are flavored, and it's the cinnamon flavored ones. Have Raisin Bran. I mean, I have Honey Nut Cheerios, but I don't have any milk. Yeah, I'm painting a really sad picture here, aren't I? If you've been listening all night, I have no milk, I have no munchies, I have no sugar to make my tea. You'd think I was in a really bad state, but it's actually not that bad. I just haven't been to the grocery store. Yeah, Pepcac probably exists between keyboard and chair. Yes. Ooh, banana would be good too, but I don't have any fruit. Can I go around this mountain the other direction? Is this what I'm supposed to do? No. Am I not supposed to get up here from this direction? How am I supposed to get up here? Yeah, well, my kid has another competition on Sunday, and yeah, I may end up having to go to the grocery store by myself tomorrow. Although my wife would hate that. She hates when I go grocery shopping. She doesn't mind when I go with her to go grocery shopping, but she doesn't like it when I'm the one that does the grocery shopping. How the frack am I supposed to get up there? I don't remember having this much trouble getting into the place the first time. All by myself. I will buy neither of those things because I don't like either of those things. But, yeah. And I don't just buy junk food. The problem is we have become lax in our meal planning. So there's not exactly a list that's appropriate to go grocery shopping with currently. It has to be at the top of this, doesn't it? It has to be. Have about enough meat for 4 servings of spaghetti noodles. Only have about 1 serving worth. I do the 1 serving with lots of meat. Do I do the 1 serving with lots of meat or have the whole box of pasta? Or use the rigatoni instead of spaghetti. I don't know that that we can really provide too much guidance in that regard. There, Daisy. Oh, I have no meals for the weekend. I haven't had no meals all week. We haven't been grocery shopping in over a month because of all of these things for my kid, and I think I just found the path I was missing. Ay. Yeah, new shrine location. What do you want? Animal. Do I have... No, you can take a blood clot. Yeah, that's fine. Should I make other pasta to have leftovers? I think so. Rigatoni. I like the rotini myself. I like my pasta a little firmer, and the thinner noodles, like spaghetti, tends to get mushy too soon if it's not like watched really, really carefully or closely, and which means I have to cook it myself if I want it done the way I want it done. Should I go chew on my husband instead of eat munchies? Yeah.
Greetings, walker in the weirdness. Your presence heralds the end of our vigil.
No eating here tonight. You're on a diet from Finding Nemo movie. I'm not touching that.
Skuld sees the weirdness flowing through you. He is impressed. He offers his help and counsel. A swirl of colors surrounds your soul. It's a beautiful sight.
Thank you. What vigil are you talking about?
The Thoid tribe longs to dream Mother's dream. It is our greatest desire, our deepest happiness. Mother told Senja, schooled sister. When the one who walks in the weirdness arrives, then your time will come, my children. You will fall into the sleep, and we will be together forever.
Hey, Ginger Gamer,
Everyone aids Senja in
Wuckman.
her dreaming, except Chieftain Ingvi and your humble servant, Skuld. Because of this, Mother's grace flows upon us all, and Senja's sleep remains strong and true.
Oh, you're good. No worries. Appreciate the like and the lurk. So everyone's asleep except you and your chieftain.
Yes, walker in the weirdness. Thanks to you, they will fall into true sleep. May Mother's light shine upon the moment of your arrival.
Sure. Who is your mother?
Mother is everywhere. You can see her image there, towering over our lands. We long to surrender to her. In her warm embrace, we will find eternal shelter.
I don't know that means what you think it means. It does sound a lot like death.
Skuld is not worthy to reveal Mother's secrets, not even to the walker in the weirdness. If Chieftain Ingvi decides to tell the walker more, then it shall be done.
Well, I mean, the game wouldn't progress very well if it wasn't to be done. We're actually looking for that, but I guess we'll go do that first. We should have tagged it. Have that same problem. I hate when pasta's cooked improperly. You mean like in a pan with no water? So unless I cook it or it's fresh homemade noodles. I would love to try fresh homemade noodles at least once. I've never had fresh homemade noodle pasta. I have had like homemade noodle like dumplings and noodles, noodles, but not pasta. Angel hair doesn't get soft and soggy? I guess I never noticed that. Maybe I just assumed that the thinner the worser, so I never tried it.
You are here, walker in the weirdness. Your arrival heralds change.
I'm looking for Ingvi.
I am Ingvi. May my stature not surprise you. For the Thoid, it is what you bring to the tribe that matters. I bring myself, my skills, and my devotion. I am my tribe's servant.
The voice of the tribes calls you to the moot.
I've heard the voice, but I cannot answer its call. The members of the Thoid tribe are preparing to fall into sleep, and it is my duty to ensure their safety while they do.
Oh, that's right. If I help you, will you come to the moot?
How do you think you can help us?
I don't know. You tell
Can you
me.
do more than walk the weirdness? Can you walk through dreams too?
Maybe.
If that's the case, I won't stop you from entering. Mother will decide if you're of use to her. But don't you dare harm her, even if you can. If you do, you'll have the entire Thoid tribe against you. That much I'm sure of.
Fine, I guess I'll enter the dream and find out how to help them.
As you wish, walker in the weirdness. I won't make any decisions about the dreaming until you return with answers. Or the will of the mother.
Okay, well. Now we gotta go through mystical portal over here. Yes. Into a dream realm version of this place. Where's the other one? It's way up the mountain. All right. Enter the dreaming. I'm trying to gauge. We got like 3 places to go once we get the crown.
It gladdens school to see you here, for it means we draw ever closer to Sonder. Behold the dreaming, our true home. Walker in the weirdness. As I greeted you in the waking world, so do I welcome you once more.
Excuse me. So sure, just tell me what I'm supposed to do here.
Burdens that weigh upon some of the Thoid. Without freeing them from these burdens, they cannot enter Mother's chamber, where each of us must drift into ever deeper dreaming, until at last we reach Sonder.
And what of Ingvi?
Ingvi's burden is to guard the village of Thoid, to safeguard Mother, and to ensure that all members of the Thoid tribe journey towards Sonder. She awaits the right sign. When it comes, only then will she choose her fate.
What exactly are these burdens?
Life, unfulfilled duties, feelings that tether the soul, keeping it from sinking into the dreaming's embrace. Each of us carries burdens. Once, we of Thoid would end our vigil and return to wakefulness, striving to cast off these burdens through life itself.
Sounds like a good idea.
Your arrival ended the vigil. It began the dreaming, and Thoid may no longer wake.
Why?
Unless such is Mother's will.
Well, that's an awfully big burden to put on me. Thank you, dude. Gee, thanks. I appreciate that. So what's your problem?
Don't just stand there. Help me find Vilekin. I know that filthy swine is hiding somewhere around here. We have to find him.
We do? Who is he?
A filthy beast. A mongrel who tried to put his hands where they didn't belong. Oh, how I wish I had cut them off when I had the chance. But he fled. And now he's entered the vigil, and I will not let him go any further. If he dares try to harm her again, I swear...
So who did he try to harm?
Senya. I swore to protect her, but I failed. I chased Vilekin from her bedside, then from the tribe. But he still managed to worm his way into the vigil. I need to find him. As long as he's out there, Senya will never be safe. And I will never be able to join her in Sonder.
And how do you know he's here?
Because I saw him. I tried to give chase, but he's surprisingly good at slipping away in this place. He cannot be allowed into Sonder. There is no place for the likes of him among the dreaming. His very presence would be like poison.
Well, good luck with your hunt. I guess I'll find him.
Good. I'll wait for you here. Bring me his head so I can finally dream in peace.
Sure. Okay. What do you want?
You are the walker in the weirdness. You walk where few dare. I don't feel worthy of asking for your help.
You're not worthy. You're not worthy.
I need help. Not for myself, but for those I have failed. My mate Sidara, my friend Bodil, and I went to the Giant's Burrow. We sought knowledge, a sign that we still walked toward Mother's dream. But what we found instead was ruin. Bodil, our companion, did not return. And Sidara, the White's touch took hold of her. She's no longer herself, not truly.
So what do you need me to do?
Find Bodil. End his suffering. And Sidara, she still sleeps, but her soul cannot rest. They must be freed from this curse. Then, at last, we will have peace. We will join Mother in her sleep.
All right, where can I find him?
Bodil's earthly vessel might still be in the White's lair. As for Sidara, she sleeps in our hut, beside me. I feel her. So close yet so distant. Please, Bring back my loved ones. Free their souls. Then, maybe we can find ourselves again. Join the Mother.
All right. What do you want? Oh, you're the one with the raven, aren't you? Yeah. Nope, nope. Did not need to pull that.
Ho ho ho, you're here. Munvarth knew you'd come, even before we headed to the Mother's chamber.
Who's Munvarth?
He's my friend. My raven friend. I mean, he's a raven. Feathers, wings, a beak, all the raven things. And he's the reason I'm worried. Well, not really him, actually. It's my stupid head, always forgetting things. Before I entered the Mother's dream, I told myself, Jarnsver, remember to let Munvarth out. And, of course, I forgot. Damned useless head, and rip it off my shoulders and toss it into the abyss if I could.
Well, go ahead. Fine, I'll help set the raven free.
I'll do it myself, but I can't go back anymore. For Toids, dreams are a one-way journey. Both Munvarth and I would be forever grateful. Here, this is the key to his cage. It works like any key. Just stick it in the lock and turn it. I hope I can travel back to the waking world. And please, make sure to apologize to Munvarth for me.
It works like any other key. Just stick it in the lock and turn it. I like that he thought he needed to tell me how keys worked. Actually, I'm going to run up here because
Behold, Walker. This is one of Mother's earthly faces. She watches over us now in the dreaming, as she once did in the waking world. I believe Mather watches your path with great intent, as do I.
Okay. Well, the dude is up here. Right? Do I have to do the other ones first? Oh, no, there he is. It didn't give me his head. Alright, that's one done. And where is she? Where is she? Where is she? She's down in the water here, right? Yeah, you. You're done.
Have you found him?
I have.
Have you killed him?
I have. Yes.
Oh, thank Mother. Senya is finally safe, and now I can see her again. Thank you. Wait, who are you exactly? You look like an outsider, yet you entered the dreaming.
Your people are calling me the Walker Texas Ranger in the Weirdness.
Walker in the Weirdness? You? Oh, thank Mother. That means the vigil will soon end, and we will all be together. And I will see Senya again.
You seem to miss Senya a lot.
I do. I swore to watch over her in her sleep, and it has been an honor, but I miss her presence. I miss the sound of her voice. She's so still when she dreams. I wish she would smile again. Have a good sleep, I guess. Thank you, Walker in the Weirdness. Now that wretch is finally gone, I surely will.
Okay. Why are you so much louder than everybody else? Hey, what's going on?
Walker in the Weirdness. You're here. Finally. You have to listen to me.
Oh, sure. What troubles you?
I need to speak with Yngvi. But ever since the dream began, I
got to go. All right, Tifa.
can't leave this
Have a good
place.
night. Thank you for dropping in, hanging out with us for a little bit. If I help you, will you enter the Sonder?
That's exactly the problem. Sonder is a trap. No one can go there. Especially not Yngvi. Please, I'm begging you. You have to help us.
I do believe Tifa is off to play like gnomes or something with some other folks. So we'll throw out one of those.
The Giant Mother, the one we believe to be Mother, wants us to become her children, to surrender ourselves to her care. But why did we ever assume she was Mother? Our Mother Goddess was a warrior. She gave us the strength to stand against adversity, to unite against those who seek to destroy the Dalriada. And what is this dream, if not turning our backs on our kin? On the other tribes who still fight? Are we to crawl under Mother's skirts while the world burns?
Well, maybe you should have joined a different tribe. I thought Sunder was every Thoid's purpose.
Sunder is an escape, and now I see it clearer than ever. If we flee into Sunder instead of standing and fighting, we are no longer Dalriada. There is no honor in this. We are on the verge of losing everything. Our identity as Thoid, our very souls.
So you want me to relay your message to Ingvi? That's all.
I don't know if it'll be enough, but you have to try. Tell Ingvi that Rune reminds her of the duty of every Dalriada. We stand and fight. We don't run. The Giant Mother is not Mother. She's nothing but a weak, selfish wretch who would see the Tweed destroyed.
And if I refuse, you won't enter Sunder anyway, and you don't want to.
I know my plea must sound desperate. If you grant my request, I'll enter Sunder. I'll be thrown into it whether I want it or no. But if that is the only way to save the tribe, then I will do it. I will sacrifice myself for them.
Okay. Well, now we have to exit. How do I exit? Do I exit through the door here? I do not. Because this is where I came in, but I came. It's not swirling and glowy and such, so I thought it was closed. Yes, those are all very technical terms, swirly and glowy. And where are all the quest beacons? Enter the void. Rise the mountain, face the storm. All right. Very technical. Yes. Yes, very technical terms. I'm a very technical... No. No, no. No, no, no. No. Give me my mouse back at least. I think the game just crashed. Okay. I think OBS might have reconnected. Have we reconnected? We appear to have reconnected. The game crashed. Then OBS crashed. But now I'm at least connected to the stream. Yes? I still have game sounds, which is weird. The game has stopped responding, so I'm going to have to force close it. So now we lose that audio. Now we have to wait for it to do the cloud sync thing. And here I was just getting into a groove and was trying to figure out if we could finish Act 3 tonight. Because we're getting close. This is the last village. We've got one more giant to do. It's connected to this village. Then we go back to that other village and get them. And then we go do the moot. And then we've got the 3 crown places to go to. It does look like I'm actually streaming, so I could be talking to myself, but I think YouTube's actually getting the data. Daisy, is your icon just a black circle now? Okay. We're going to try launching the game again. 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff. Riveting entertainment, isn't it?
I'm your huckleberry.
So why did the other ones not?
No, it's okay. I was planning on having my nose flattened by a professional anyway.
Okay. Okay, thanks, Ant. I wasn't sure. It looks like everything is streaming. I'm waiting for the game to relaunch right now. The game and OBS both crashed. I don't know. I assume one caused the other. But I was able to get OBS to reconnect, which is miraculous. Yeah, we're getting back there. I think the game's about to launch. I think. What did the Buddhist say to the hot dog vendor? Make me one with everything. I don't know why it's not launching. Launch my game. Please, won't you launch the game? What kind of begging do I need to do? Yeah, I know what happens. I was making good progress and just kind of scooting along, and all right, let's close that, get rid of those resources it's taken up. Well, that's far too many of those. I hate the fact that Chrome just being open has like 12 tasks running. And I'm gonna have to force close the game again. All right, end task and close GOG and close all the GOGs that are not closing. There we go. Okay. Now we launch GOG again. And see, this is why people set up a multi-PC streaming setup. Because if this was a multi-PC streaming setup, I could continue to talk because OBS would be running on the other PC, microphone would be connected to it, and I could reboot the gaming PC and not lose the link to the stream. But I don't have the room to set that up right now. I have a laptop that would handle the OBS side of all of that, but I don't have a place to put it. So here we are. We may be done for the night. Which would be okay too, because I don't usually stream too much past 11 my time anyway, which is in 17 minutes. I need to clean up some of my hard drive storage though. Running out of disk space. Okay. Why is Daisy's chat icon just a black circle? It did not used to be that. Why am I not subscribed to Daisy anymore? What? Okay, well, that's, The game is not launching, folks. It's just sitting there taunting me with a grayed out play button because I've already pressed it. What are you doing, game? Yeah, and I don't know what's causing it either. And I don't feel like triaging it. Yeah, I want to play. I mean, we got a few hours left of playtime at least. So maybe we'll finish it up tomorrow instead of tonight. And then I gotta figure out what I'm gonna play. Sunday, I don't know. My kid's got another competition Sunday. So I gotta figure out what my availability's gonna be like for that. Looks like it might just be a little bit of a late start. Which is actually turning out to be my regular starts around 8 p.m. or so, maybe a little after. All right, folks, it is not going to launch. So I'm going to wrap it up. I don't have a button for, let's see, I got a button for Mike. I think I have a command for Stu. I think they are, oh, I do have a button for Stu. It's right there. And my buttons are in alphabetical order and I still can't find it. So, and then, Ant, are you streaming tonight? You're almost always streaming, right? So, we got the Ant-Man. I don't know, what is that? That is weird. What is that? Anyway, the link works. So, yeah, have a good night, everybody. Take care of yourself. Be good to each other. Be good to yourselves. And I will catch you some other time.